So Obi-Wan Kenobi released all 6 episodes, and like the impatient person I am, I waited until the entire series was out so I could binge it, because again, I don't necessarily feel like I finished a series, or I can't really discuss anything until I actually, see the entire thing. So that's why I always wait. But anyways, I finally finished the show last night, and I'm going to give you my review right here. But before I do that, please take a moment to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, and comment down below. What do you think of Obi-Wan Kenobi? Did you hate it like a bunch of Star Wars fans? What are you a Star Wars fan? Are you a Star Wars fan? And with that said, let's get into this review. Now, it's important to know coming into this video that I am not a massive Star Wars fan. I don't hate the property. There's only 2 movies I find great, though. I find that they're always just a little bit boring to me. They don't really have great action sequences. The action sequences are pretty dual sometimes, and so, it's kind of like a problem to me with the franchise. And Revenge of the Sith and Last Jedi were great movies, don't get me wrong, because they did something different. They had good action, but I'm just not a huge Star Wars fan. So going into the show, I wasn't necessarily dying to watch it. I wasn't necessarily not wanting to watch it either. I thought it could be pretty good. And so, yeah, so it's important to know that I am not a massive Star Wars fan coming into this review. So the first half of this season was exactly what I wanted. It did something kind of different. It had nice action, especially episode 2. It was my favorite. It was my favorite part of the series. It was my favorite episode because, it's pretty cool seeing Obi-Wan go onto the series and then just start, like you're seeing that clip on the screen, just start annihilating people just by hand-to-hand combat. I think that's really cool. Now, it was a little out of character for Obi-Wan, being like, oh yeah, he's an old man, but now he's got this he can kick everyone's butt. It was a little odd, and the writing in the show was a big problem, but I thought it was pretty cool. And then I also thought that episode 3 was really nice up until the ending of that episode. Because episode 3 was really intense, especially when the clones got into the back, and it was just a really intense beginning to the episode. And then it was kind of like when Darth Vader came, I was really excited for the big battle between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. And then the battle itself was Obi-Wan running away while Darth Vader was attacking him with one lightsaber. The one at the finale was really good. That one was, it was kind of meh. And it's really sad because the show, it really could have been really awesome, and really, because after episode 3, my interest in the show just fell down. I don't know why. It's really weird. Now, of course, I am going to have an episode ranking coming up here in tomorrow, maybe a couple days later, but there will be an episode ranking coming up, so don't worry. But anyways, yeah, so it just kind of declined. The first 3 episodes were exactly what I wanted from the show. And then you go into episode 4, 5, and 6, and there's some cool things here, but I don't know. It just really just declined down in quality for me. That doesn't mean I hate the show, but the way I viewed the show from then on was just a way to take my mind off things for 6 episodes. That's basically what the show did for me. It didn't do any... It wasn't the best Star Wars thing. It just was something there. Now, let's talk about this writing, because this writing was pretty bad. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but recently I've been looking into the writing of stuff, and I've realized so many plot holes in this one. Like, in episode 5, when they were just standing against the door talking, why didn't she use a lightsaber to instantly open the door? Her whole thing about being one of the younglings and everyone getting murdered by Darth Vader makes no sense. Why is she going around killing innocent people to get back at Vader? It just had me scratching my head like, what? Seriously? The chase scene in the forest, it didn't really bother me, but it also I didn't like it. It didn't really hinder to my enjoyment of the show. I just didn't really like it, but this writing is just so horrendous. It had too many plot holes and plot lines that I wanted to add on to the show that it just didn't make any sense in the end product. There's way too much stuff going on here, and it just really hindered my enjoyment of the show. And again, like her finale with being the youngling, I saw it coming from a mile away. At first, I thought this was a really great plotline, but the more I thought of it, it's like, what? It's like, how does that make any sense? It doesn't. And that's just a big problem with this show is the writing. So the action was pretty good. The acting, not bad. I don't even know the whole drama with the villain thing in real life or whatever, so not going to touch on that. But yeah, the acting, not that bad. It was just the writing. The action, pretty good. The writing was not good. I was surprised to see all of these Star Wars characters in here. I only thought this would be a show focusing on Obi-Wan, but it had a great... It really delved into the world of Star Wars, which I thought was pretty neat. But then again, it always broke canon, which is why the writers didn't do such a great job with this. And so, I really, really enjoyed the first 3 episodes, and then the rest of them made me think, this writing isn't good. And that definitely hinders my enjoyment of the show. But anyways, yeah, it was just a decent way to take my mind off things. I wasn't dying to see the season finale. I wasn't dying to make this video. It just, took my mind off things for just a little bit. And, it's just was something there. It's not the best Star Wars thing, but it's not like the worst thing, like Attack of the Clones, or what my opinion of The Emperor Strikes Back. So, with that said, please take a moment to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, and comment down below. What did you think of the show? I'm going to give my final score in just a minute, but I'll give you a second to do those things. Alright, Obi-Wan Kenobi. It was a great show in the first 3 episodes. I really thought this would be awesome. There was great action, great plot lines, and there's so many things that I found awesome about the show. And then the final 3 episodes kind of just threw all logic out the window, turned it into a Obi-Wan Star Wars show with no logic, just a show that was there. And that's what I think this. It's a show that was there. In the end, I'm going to give this a B-, a 6.5 out of 10, and 3 stars. I want to know, what did you think of Obi-Wan Kenobi? Did you love it or did you hate it? That was my opinions on the show. I am going to have an episode ranking where I'm more in detail with the episodes. But with that said, thank you for clicking on this video. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, and comment down below, what did you think of Obi-Wan Kenobi? And with that said, make sure to subscribe to join the Nerd Army. Peace out.